We are in Cimarron, Colorado. We're in the Rockies, and we purchased our home a year and a half ago. We really like it up here because it's secluded, it's private, it's quiet. We really like coming up here in the summertime. We've been up here a couple of times in the wintertime, and it's just absolutely spectacular. So this is kind of our getaway, and we're only about an hour and a half away from home. We've been doing fixing up little things here and there. We knew that there were going to be some issues. The cabin had an old roof. It was built in 1985 and had never been replaced, and it was an old R-panel roof. It was in really bad shape. And when you get 10 feet of snow, if it doesn't slough off this roof, it piles up, and then when it melts, it leaks into the house, and we had some issues that we'll be correcting next. We called several local roofers to come up and give us an estimate to get a new roof put on because we knew we needed to get a new roof. We got one call back, and that guy never showed up. Especially with the construction on Highway 50 right now, it's very hard to get trades to come up here. If you don't have somebody that actually lives in this area, it's pretty slim to none you're going to find somebody to come up. When I had seen the ad on Facebook for the Metal Roofing Consortium, I saw the ad, and I'm always skeptical of ads that I find on Facebook. It's always kind of like, really, is this really a deal or a scam or what is it? And it was real comforting that the salesman got back in touch with me right away, gave me his name, his phone number, the whole 9 yards, and explained all the different parts and pieces. It wasn't just a, hey, here you go. We were in a hurry. We wanted to get it done. And they kind of put the brakes on and said, no, we want you to make sure that you're making an educated decision. We want to make sure that you understand what you're getting, how our roof works, how this whole system works, and how the whole things are going to come together before you make that decision. So that was very comforting. Once we heard back from the Metal Roof Consortium, they had us watch some videos, which my husband found thoroughly informational. He watched the videos, he was real impressed with what he was seeing, and that's when we went ahead and got back in touch with you guys and looked into getting a new roof put on. Once we decided to go through the Metal Roof Consortium, we got in touch with Eric, our salesman, and he set up a Zoom call with the engineer because my husband still had a lot of questions. Mainly, the valleys are a huge concern for us because we need to make sure they're going to slough the snow. He visited with our engineer. It was a good long Zoom call with him. We went ahead, they gave us our estimate, and we decided to go ahead and take care of it. We went ahead and picked the stone-coated steel roof. It is a hurricane roof, but being that we're in the mountains, we did have those questions. We asked, is this really going to be our kind of roof? Because we're going to be in the mountains. What kind of a snow load? Our engineer explained to us that this roofing is rated for hurricanes, but it will handle whatever happens to us here in the Rocky Mountains. Well, installation was pretty simple. I was really impressed with the hard work and the respect, and they were clean, even with our bear issue, because I was like, okay, guys, we have bears. We need to clean up our food. And I left them a trash can so they could put things away in the trash can. They were just really good. Great guys. There really wasn't anything. We didn't ever have to get on anybody for anything. It was just, there it is. I gotta tell you, it makes the cabin look brand new. It looks great. I mean, it's just different. It's different from anybody else's roof. I mean, it's not that R-panel or Pro panel or whatever, and it just looks different, and it's an eye catcher. We've had people stop and ask us what kind of roofing system it is. We're happy to give them the information, so we love it. We absolutely would recommend the Metal Roofing Consortium. We're real pleased with the entire process, how everything went, very informational. We're actually considering having this roof put on our house in Fruita, Colorado in the spring.